once asked a group of 847 women over the age of 50 a very simple but honest question. When you look at men who are over 60, what parts of their body do you truly notice first? The answers were surprisingly thoughtful and even a little unexpected. Many men assume women immediately focus on big muscles, broad shoulders, or a strong chest. But the responses revealed something very different. Before hearing the results, many men tried to guess the answers. Most of them guessed wrong. One detail that nearly 90% of men rarely think about turned out to be something women quietly notice from a distance. It is not about perfection or youth. Instead, it reflects something deeper. Whether a man still takes care of himself and remains engaged with life. Today, we are going to explore 5 areas of the body that women often observe in men later in life. These are not about chasing youth or trying to look 25 again. Women understand that aging naturally changes the body. What they pay attention to instead are the small signals that show energy, self-respect, and presence. The 5th area might seem simple at first, but it carries more meaning than many men realize. It is posture. In the simplest terms, posture is how your spine aligns when you stand, sit, or walk through daily life. It may not sound dramatic, yet posture is often noticed before someone even studies your face. Many of the women we spoke with explained that posture tells them a great deal about a man's lifestyle. In fact, 72% said a man's posture reveals more about his daily habits than his overall fitness level. Imagine standing in line at a coffee shop, stepping out of your car, or walking across a parking lot. These ordinary moments quietly reveal how your body carries itself. Women often notice small details. Are the shoulders pulled forward? Is the head leaning too far ahead of the body? Does the back curve inward as if the body is slowly collapsing? These signals can appear gradually with age, but they also communicate something about how a person feels inside. Women are not comparing a 60-year-old man to someone in his 20s. Instead, a different question forms in their mind. They wonder if this man is still active and involved in life, or if he has slowly begun withdrawing from it. Posture communicates energy, confidence, and presence. At the same time, it can quietly signal fatigue or discouragement if we stop paying attention to it. This is why posture often creates a powerful first impression before a single word is spoken. And the encouraging part is that posture is not something fixed at birth. It is a daily habit that can improve with small, consistent awareness. Simply standing a little taller, gently bringing the shoulders back, and keeping the head aligned with the spine can gradually change how the body feels and how others perceive you. When these small adjustments become part of everyday life, they can transform the way a person carries himself. And often, that quiet change is the first step toward rebuilding confidence and vitality at any stage of life. The 4th area women notice is surprisingly honest and revealing: the hands. Hands tell a story that is difficult to hide. This isn't about size or strength, it's about care and attention. Women observe the nails, the skin, and whether the hands show signs of regular grooming. While clothing, hairstyle, or even fitness can sometimes mask aging or neglect, hands are always visible, and they quietly communicate how much a man pays attention to himself. After 60, hands naturally show the signs of aging. Veins may become more prominent, skin texture can change, and age spots may appear. These are normal and nothing to worry about. What women notice, however, is whether these changes are met with care. Well-maintained hands, even with the signs of age, suggest a man values himself and his daily routines. Neglected hands, on the other hand, hint at a broader lack of attention that women instinctively recognize. Caring for your hands is simple. Regularly trimming nails, filing rough edges, and keeping the skin moisturized takes only a few minutes each week. Hands that show effort, whether through gentle grooming or evidence of real work like calluses, communicate activity, strength, and purpose. The balance is important. Hands should look natural, healthy, and cared for, not artificially polished or overdone. Moving to the 3rd area, we reach the neck and jawline. This was one of the most surprising findings in the survey, with 84% of women rating it as more important than sheer muscle size. The neck and jawline reveal subtle clues about health, energy, and self-discipline. Women are not expecting a chiseled, youthful jaw, but they do notice the effects of effort versus neglect. As men age, fat can accumulate under the chin and neck muscles lose firmness. This happens naturally, but the difference lies in how a man responds. Those who maintain self-control, watch their health, and make small adjustments in their lifestyle often preserve a defined jawline and neck, signaling vitality. Even modest changes like losing a few pounds or strengthening the neck muscles can restore definition and enhance the overall impression of energy and care. These three areas, posture, hands, and neck to jawline, are visible signs that convey presence, activity, and respect for oneself. They require awareness, but they also offer one of the most effective ways to communicate vitality and engagement without saying a word. The second area women notice, which most men rarely anticipate, is the forearms. Forearms are constantly visible in daily life, rolling up sleeves, opening doors, carrying groceries, or reaching across a counter. While many men focus on chest or biceps exercises at the gym, forearms often get overlooked. Yet women instinctively read them as a sign of practical strength and capability. Strong, functional forearms suggest a man can handle real-life tasks with confidence. They convey competence, reliability, and a hands-on approach to life. Developing them doesn't require complicated workouts. Simple, everyday actions like lifting, carrying, gardening, or hanging from a pull-up bar can naturally build grip strength and muscle tone. These subtle signals speak volumes, creating an impression of vitality and usefulness that women notice immediately. Finally, the most telling area is the eyes and overall expression. The eyes reflect purpose, confidence, and self-respect. They reveal how a man feels about himself and how present he is in life. When a man stands tall, moves intentionally, and meets the world with calm focus, it shows in his gaze. Women notice this presence before anything else, the way a person carries themselves, the quiet energy they project, and the subtle confidence in their movements. It is never too late to make these changes. In fact, the wisdom and experience that come with age can amplify their impact. Small daily habits, standing straighter, caring for your hands, maintaining your jawline, engaging your forearms, and cultivating confident eye contact, transform your overall presence. These efforts communicate discipline, self-respect, and an ongoing engagement with life that no amount of youth alone can replace. Age is just a number. The habits you practice, the attention you give to your body, and the energy you bring to your daily life define the signals you send to the world. By consciously caring for your posture, hands, neck, and jawline, forearms, and expression, you convey strength, vitality, and confidence that grows with every passing year. These are the qualities that make a man truly captivating, regardless of age.